What's up everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Audrey Pensyl, and today I'm going to be testing out weird beauty products. So as you can probably tell, thank you to my husband, I have new lighting, so hopefully it's a lot better now and you can see all my flaws. So first things first, I bought all of these items from Marshall's, and I have 3 that I'm going to be testing out. But first I wanted to share with you my skincare routine because 2 of the items are actually from Marshall's. So first, which is not from Marshall's, is this Clean & Care Watermelon Juicy Scrub. And actually this has really cleared up my skin quite a bit. And I don't know what is in this exactly, but it seems to be working well with my skin. The other thing that I've been using even without makeup is this Neutrogena setting spray, just for an extra layer to protect my skin. And it's Radiant Setting Spray Healthy Skin. This is from Walmart as well as that Clean & Clear. The next 2 items I did get from Marshall's, and they are both from Skin Lab. The first one is a facial serum that firms and tones, and the next one is a moisturizing gel cream. And the only reason I even tried this Skin Lab was because I had actually got this Lift and Firm daily moisturizer from Marshall's, and it worked really well. They didn't of course have that one again, so I'm trying this one. I definitely already prefer the Lift and Firm one rather than this. It actually feels more hydrating than the moisturizing ones, but I still do like it. Finally, getting into the 3 weird beauty products that I will be trying. First, we have this anti-aging facial roller, and on the back it essentially says it helps to lift and revive your skin and cause circulation and blood flow to problem areas. I thought this was kind of a weird product, and I had Ben help me figure out which ones to get, but this is really trendy right now, so I wanted to see if it actually did anything. I don't really think it's going to detoxify my face or anything like that, but I'm going to test it out for these next 3 days. And this item costs $7.99. The second thing that I got is this Revlon Cleanse and Brighten Little Scrubber. I honestly don't know if this is intended for your face or your arms or whatever. I don't think I'm going to try it on my face, at least not first. It doesn't really say. It might be used for your face because it does say remove makeup, but I know that there's body makeup, so I'm just not sure. I'm going to try it probably on my arms first because sometimes I get rough texture on there. But this was only $3.99, and I thought it would be weird, but it also might be useful. So we're going to test it out and see if it actually works. And the last thing that I got, which in itself is not that weird, but the packaging is very weird. It is this Shake and Shot face mask. I have seen these all over YouTube, and especially Laura Lee uses these. And it's got this odd baby face with a straw or something that you mix the product with coming out of its mouth. Very weird, but I think it might work really well. Oh, made in Korea. It's Korean. And it says what ingredients are in here in English. Seems pretty self-explanatory. It also has little pictures that say what you do for the directions. I'm very interested to test this out. Oh, and I almost forgot. This was $5.99 at Marshall's, which I believe it's like $12 at Sephora or something like that. But yeah. So this is what the little facial roller looks like out of its package. It has these little dull spikes on this end that rolls, and then a more flat surface on this end that's much larger. It's very heavy and nice weight, and I'm going to rinse this off because you never know those weirdos that go to Marshall's and use the products right off the shelf and then put it back. That's disgusting. So for today, I'm not putting this in the freezer, but I have heard of people doing that with these to just make the stone even colder than it already is. And I'm gonna test that out the next couple days. Last but not least, I mean, honestly, this feels like weirdly too large. Like for my right here, it seems so big. It does feel nice though, like it's cooling my face off. Oh, I'm using it wrong. Use single strokes, apply pressure as needed. When massaging face, focus on smooth upward and outward motion to rejuvenate skin. For best results, place rollers in refrigerator before using for added cooling effect. Okay, so it even recommends that you put this in your fridge, not your freezer, I guess. Am I getting a sculpted face? I'm not sure. Am I anti-aging as we speak? I wonder if I hold this on my, I know it's not really intended for your eyelids, but I wonder if I hold it on my eye, if it'll help depuff. I have no idea if that worked. On to the spiky end. I'm definitely more intrigued by this. This I feel like is gonna feel nice, but it could also hurt, so we will see. Honestly, it doesn't really feel like much, but you can see my face is getting more flush, which I guess is a good thing because that means it's drawing the blood to my skin, which I guess promotes healing and stuff like that. But I'm not sure. I'm starting to get a few forehead like wrinkles right there. And I wonder if this will help make them go away. I don't know if you can tell, but it's making my forehead very red. I'm not pushing hard. It kind of feels good, but it kind of also doesn't. I have a little micro needle thing. It doesn't feel anything like that. That can kind of hurt. Yeah, it's interesting how much it actually is affecting my skin for not really hurting at all. Something I'm a little hesitant about is on my acne and things. If I roll this on that and then onto my other skin, I don't want it to spread. So we'll have to see if it starts spreading my acne. Right now it's pretty much right here, and I have a couple like random ones, but it's mostly here, so if it comes back on my cheeks, this is probably not great for those who have acne and things like that. I just don't really, it's hard to think that this is actually gonna do anything. And mostly, it honestly just feels best like on my eyes. Again, it just seems like so large, like it's as big as my nose, if not bigger. My face has died down mostly, but my forehead is still red. First trial, I think this is probably overrated. Okay, I'm just doing a quick update with my little roller. So this is the second day. And I have noticed, I don't know if you can see, let's see if I turn this down. It seems as though my acne has moved up a little bit from here up here. I don't know if that's because of this, but today, since I'm about to go somewhere, I'm just gonna roll it with the big end because I don't want redness all over my face. I have a huge zit in my eyebrow and I'm hoping that this soothes it. So, second day, and I put it in the fridge so it's a lot colder. I can already feel it on the handle. Ooh. It's kind of uncomfortable because it's very cold and I just got out of a warm shower. It actually is soothing. That pimple really hurt. It's starting to feel much nicer than the initial. It's definitely waking me up too, which is good. I just don't know if it's doing anything, and I really hope it's not spreading my acne. That could be because I'm using those new products instead of the one I was using before. So that could also be why I'm maybe like breaking out a little more. So just using that in, it didn't create really hardly any redness. So I'll check back in with you tomorrow. Okay, I'm back. It is now the third day, and this time I decided to do it like right as I got out of bed. I definitely do have some acne still here, but it really doesn't seem like it actually has come up any farther. But just in case, this time I decided that I'm gonna roll my face. I'm gonna roll my face before I wash it. So if this ends up like causing bacteria to transfer to other parts of my face, I'll end up just washing that off, hopefully. Let's get this cold thing over with. It's just like very uncomfortable at first. My face honestly doesn't really get very puffy unless I'm crying the night before. So I could kind of only see if it helps my skin to appear better. That's the only reason so far, like, why I would want to use something like this. There's nothing to really depuff, I guess. This is starting to smell like my fridge. And then also today I'm going to try my little scrubber thing and my mask. It's been a long week and I definitely could use some like self-love of, especially on my face. Okay, weird angle, but I don't know if you can see, but I have like little bumps sometimes on my arms. So the initial texture of this thing is it literally feels just like a piece of foam, like a foam roller kind of thing, just a little more rough. It's got this little string, so I guess you could hang it up when you're wanting it to dry. So it says to get this wet. Okay, so it definitely changes. It's now, it has like, feels like it would have soap on it when you touch it, but nothing is on your fingers. And it becomes way spongier. Like, you can't squish this part at all, but you can totally squish this. And it's not quite as rough feeling. So I'm gonna wet this all the way. Now you can see I could totally squish this. It is squishy squishy. Again, that's so strange. It feels like slimy, but it's not at all. And it's flexible and not nearly as rough. So now that I've softened this, I think that I probably could use this on my face, and I'm going to. So I'm just going to test a little bit on my arm. Dollop of my cleanser. It's kind of like a beauty sponge, but for your skin routine. So it definitely absorbs product because it is a sponge. I could squish it out. I don't think it's rough enough for the stuff on my arms. I use a little pink scrubber thing. However, it does actually feel a little smoother So I'm really interested to try this on my face because I do get some texture on my cheeks. So I'm gonna wash this off and then we'll try it on my face. Okay, I've wet my face. I don't have too much texture here, but I do a little bit. And I definitely have really large pores. So I'm wondering how this little sponge will do. The thing I would be kind of concerned about is it is a sponge, and so it might collect bacteria. But initial use definitely doesn't feel like too rough. I've have a facial brush that actually feels more rough than this. This is extremely gentle. Feels good on my forehead. Okay, so cons and pros, or pros and cons. Initially, I actually do feel a little bit of softness. It definitely doesn't like scrub, it doesn't like get rid of your pimple. So like if I have a couple pimples right here, this is not just gonna like make it feel smooth, but where I don't have pimples, it really does feel smooth. Again, I really don't know. It's hard to clean out the product. I really rinsed this out and it's still foaming with product. It also kind of dries the product on your face because it absorbs like a lot of the water, so you kind of have to get it re-wet and stuff. However, my nose definitely feels really clean and looks really clean, but really, I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence. Like, it's so weird looking too. I don't have a like special place to hang it. So, oh, you know what? I'll hang it over here. Anyways, I think I might try it for a little bit. I just don't want it to be like a dirty makeup brush and spreading stuff all over my face and then make my pimples worse. Moving on to what I'm most excited for is a little baby face facial mask. So, ooh, there goes the lid. 1, mix each packet together, shake it, and you want to cover the hole with your finger, and then you spread it with this little spatula they give you, and you put it on your face, and then I guess you peel it off. Oh, weird. I guess I don't even wash it off. That's interesting. I have my cup. Opening package 1. And it is just a white goop. So, okay, that was a little challenging. But I guess it's easier to fold it and then squeeze it out like that. Next, we have this very clear liquid. Oh, this one has a better opening. Oh, oh my gosh. That was basically like water, but I take it it's not. I really don't know how we're gonna apply this to... Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to do it with the lid and shake it. For how long? Oh, you can't hear it anymore. Shake it. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. Ew. It's kind of like yogurt looking. So, it doesn't really smell very good, but it also doesn't really smell like much. Back up at my face. Oh, that's weird. It literally feels like I'm putting yogurt on my face. It does feel good so far. Oh, gross. Trying to avoid my eyebrows. Honestly, this spatula is kind of hard to apply with. There's quite a bit left in the cup. Woo. So I'm just gonna go over and make it thicker, I guess. I don't feel any burning or tingling, which is really nice. So, now that I look like a weird psychopath, I'm gonna wait 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, so I kind of forgot to check the time, but I'm pretty sure it's been over 15 minutes. And whenever I move, I can actually feel like around my mouth it's starting to come off. And when I touch it, absolutely nothing comes off because it's turned into this weird rubber gelatin thing that feels super cool. Where it's super thin, it's actually clear, and then where it's thicker, it's white. So I'm gonna take it off and we'll see. Ooh, that's satisfying. Look at. Skin actually looks, I'm going to turn this down so maybe you can see, it's definitely less red, I would say, and you can feel whatever is in this stuff, like I could feel it on my skin, so definitely it left something behind. And it's saying to just moisturize over top. Oh, cool. I just got that out of my hair. It feels weird though, like not washing it off. They said to take a cotton round, but I don't have those, so I'm just gonna use a tissue. Really avoid your hair with that thing, because it like definitely sticks. Ew. It totally looks like dead skin falling off of me. It's definitely better than like your dollar mask that you get at Walmart, because those actually burn my skin, but it feels smoother. I really think though, like if you could afford spending $12 each week to do one of these, it would probably benefit you. I just don't know how much one benefits. However though, like the redness definitely went down like a lot. It feels more hydrated, but I wouldn't say smoother, but hydrated. So this is what my skin looks like now. After 4 mornings of doing those things, this is my final review. First, starting off at $7.99, this little roller thing. I would ultimately say it's way overrated and I don't actually really like it. Good feeling in my opinion if it's not in the fridge, but it says it works better if it's in the fridge. And when it's in the fridge, it starts to smell like your fridge. So like right now, it smells like fridge, which is kind of gross to be putting that on my face. This side, I have no idea if it was really doing anything. I actually don't think that this was what was causing me to break out. I think it was actually my new products from Skin Lab. So I wouldn't recommend these moisturizing gel ones from Skin Lab. However, I really did like the Lift and Firm one from Skin Lab a lot. So I think I'm going to try and order this online somewhere. Moving on to the next product is this weird little face mask. And I like this a lot, but I'm pretty sure it's $12 and I would not spend $12 on this. I spent $6 on it, and that still seems like a lot for a one-time face mask, but it was nice and it was sort of fun to peel off, and the whole deal of shaking it up in here was kind of fun. So I'd spend $6 on it again for a special time, but I don't think I'd spend like $12 on it. And finally is my little facial sponge. I thought this is okay. I'm just sort of concerned that it will hold a lot of bacteria and stuff, but I can't really see that. So without seeing that, I actually do like this product, and I think it would do really well taking off your makeup. Even though I am like breaking out now from the new product, my nose actually does look a little cleaner and better than it did before. So that is what I think about these weird beauty products. So that is my total overview of these 3 very weird, unusual beauty products. I hope that you enjoyed and maybe you found this informational. I know it's kind of all over the place because this was my first review video that I'm filming, but hopefully they're better from here on out. And I'm actually thinking about doing one for leg foundation or leg tanners in a review on those and seeing out which one works the best. So comment down below if you know any good leg foundations to cover like scarring or white marks or dark spots. And please subscribe down below if you're not already. Hit that like button, I really appreciate it, and I love you all so much, and bye!